Hey everybody, I am so happy to say I had the chance to sit down with Ed the reaperman and learn more about him and his content and his goals. I truly hope you enjoy the video. Hello! How are you today?
Doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm glorious. Called out of work just to hang out. Uh, who are you and what do you do?
Salutations, one and all. I am Ed the Reaper Man. I do pretty much everything: card openings, box openings, arts and crafts, and of course, gaming.
And what is your preferred thing?
My preferred thing is just to be entertaining, but for the most part, it's the box and card openings because, just like a box of chocolates, you'll never know what you're going to get. Except for if it is a box of chocolates, you're guaranteed to get chocolates, probably.
What kind of games are you into? What kind of games do you enjoy?
Well, I got to think about that for a minute and look about my surroundings. Yes, I am not a fan whatsoever of the action genre, despite my attire. Yes, the action genre, a little bit of everything I like. Devil May Cry, and obviously. My character likes to cosplay a little bit. Um, Role playing games, especially Disgaea, Final Fantasy, the usual mainstream and not so mainstream stuff. Mm, I think that sums it up well. A little bit of everything.
Okay. Important question. How long have you been a content creator?
Oh, I didn't really start doing content until this year, as far as my current persona. But I have done things off and on a little bit, either card related or, in one case, there was a video that I did that was a reply video. You see, a friend of mine at the time that was into Yu-Gi-Oh did a Star Fox barrel roll challenge, and I wanted to do one better. And so I replayed the entire first level of Star Fox 64, doing the barrel roll the entire time, while still getting the best ranking, whatever, as well as the alternate route. And that video is still on there somewhere. I gotta find it though.
So you've been doing content more or less for the past year, and
Officially the last year, but yes.
officially in the last year, and aside from officially, you literally stepped out of the shadows to rock up and go, "I'm a better gamer. Let me show you how it's done with Star
Yeah, that
Fox."
was more of my youthful self that I've done that, yes. But no, more specifically, certain VTubers that have come out and done their thing have inspired me to say, you know what? I can do this too. And I want to do this, and I want to show my appreciation here and there. And one of the things that I hopefully want to do is a so called, not so much karaoke, but like a singing segment on YouTube. There's the YouTube Shorts,
Yeah,
basically a rip off of TikTok.
yeah.
I've been wanting to do this for a little while, but I haven't had the proper setting and time to do it. But I want to do these shorts where it's like me singing to a certain VTuber or personality based off of what they make me think of. And by that I mean song. And it was I believe it was Haruka Caribou. She
Ooh,
did her debut and it just rang inside of me on how her growing up and such I guess inspired me a little bit.
yeah.
And seeing and once that's done, maybe do a few others aimed towards other VTubers out there.
That's deep, bro. Like,
It's a work in progress, but the real kicker is my show is called the Sweet and Sour Hour. Now, with my voice of mine, it's either going to be very sweet sounding to the ears, or it's going to be the cringiest thing you've ever heard. And either way, it'll be entertaining and it'll be thoughtful. So it's a win-win in my case.
Yeah, and
Unless they decide to view it and tell me to quit that shit and leave them alone, then, sure, I'll listen. I'll just go bother somebody else.
yeah, I mean, let's be honest. YouTube is sweet and sour hour, just amplified to 100. So yeah, gonna be
Speaking of
sweet,
sweet and
gonna
sour,
be
though,
sour. What's up?
speaking of sweet and sour, one of my offhand goals is to be sponsored by something that's sweet and sour, and that's not cabbage. Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Why?
Really?
Because they're sweet, and then they're sour, or maybe sweet and sour Skittles, or maybe sweet and sour chicken from the local Chinese food place. I mean, a sponsorship's a sponsorship, and if it works, it works.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good goal.
It's something to do.
Well, no, yeah. Excuse me.
All I can say is between us, I don't expect to be big. I want to be big. I want to try to be big, but I am doing this for the fun of it. And if I can gain an audience, great. If I don't, well, I tried. I'm still having fun, and I can go bother somebody else that makes it big before me. Like that whole thing I tried to talk to you before about me and JC rivalry.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, if he makes it big and I don't, I can still bug the shit out of him, whip his ass on his own channel, and then, enjoy that thrill, but also helping him out with his goings. Excuse me.
Right now, you're just pulsating gamer energy.
Well, I can say
Like,
that is my blood is flowing.
like, like,
And, but,
you're good at a game. Oh, you think you're good at a game. Let me show you how it's supposed to be played.
well,
And,
so,
and then
it is my
owning.
charisma overcompensating, but when it comes to gaming, it's very off and on. I mean, I know I said my favorites before, but my forte when it comes to it is generally puzzle and kart racing games. I mean, you got your Need for Speed, you got your Burnout, you got your Mario Kart and such. Lost my train of thought. We were talking about something before gaming, but I forget.
We were talking about you being a true gamer, wanting to
Oh,
own
that.
Twitch streamers on their own stream. Like,
Well, if I can pull it off, great. If I can't, well, guess what? I'm still exposed, and I gave it the try.
and it's still funny.
Yes, because everybody loves to see somebody fail. Oh, and I had a nice epic fail recently on my StarCraft game, which I boasted so much about. And it's my own damn fault for not pre playing the game ahead of time, because usually, as you can tell from today, get home from work, 5, 6 o'clock rolls around, 6 o'clock happens, I'm streaming, and there's hardly any prep time, especially for a long segmented game like StarCraft is. For those not familiar, it's a real time strategy. Basically, you're controlling an army, and yeah, if things go wrong, they go wrong fast. And sometimes you just can't recover.
Ah, got you. Okay, so I've watched your streams.
Have you now?
I have. I
Oh,
okay,
good.
so
All
it
right, let's put this to the test, shall we? You have watched my streams,
I
have
watched
you?
some of your streams.
Some of my streams. Oh, please remind me of the shenanigans I have done.
As far as I could tell, I was mostly sitting there trying to figure it out or figure out the game.
Oh, don't tell me it's Shadowverse.
No, it was StarCraft.
Oh, okay then.
And I could gather that it was resource management.
Yep.
I didn't quite catch the real time strategy. Mostly it seemed like,
Tell me it's the short stream where I had to quit early.
oh, that was one of them, but that wasn't it.
Okay.
No, I've seen like several
Okay, okay.
involving this, and yeah, so
I mean,
like,
for the RTS, I was playing the campaign, and that's probably the where the RTS kind of loses some of its flow. The campaign is scripted, yes, and you are playing against the AI. Now, if I were playing against a real player, then it'd obviously be a lot more quicker paced, and you don't know which way they're coming from, type
right.
situation.
Well, like when I was watching you play, it seemed like I was watching somebody who was experienced at the game playing like a slightly more micro Ebony, if you will, with
Okay,
I'm guessing you don't know what that is.
I'm trying to find the meaning in those words, and I'm not totally sure about it.
Okay, so Ebony is a resource management RTS city builder.
Okay.
And when I watched you play, it seemed like you know what you were doing, you knew all the information, and I caught the resource management aspect of the game, and I caught the, I guess you could, in a sense, a city builder aspect to the game.
Hmm.
I didn't catch the RTS, but
Yeah, but like I said, lack of human interaction probably.
yeah. So with Ebony, it is mostly PvP. Could also say the
Okay,
same for like Game of Thrones Winter is Coming, Game of War, War of
gotcha.
Legends, so on and so forth. So like I caught aspects of it to where I understood for the most part what was going on, but I was still kind of fascinated just watching like, okay, I need these more these little aliens to get me the minerals to
Hmm.
fuel this guy. I need the more hatching stations.
Just keep in mind though, this game came out in 1992, I believe.
Ed, uh, now is the time, if you will, give a shout out to any and everything you would like to.
Hmm. Well, first off, thanks again, Mr. Shade. I enjoyed this interview thoroughly. As for any shout outs, of course, I'd like to shout out to the lovely Miss Stray. If anybody knows of her, please go visit her streams. Same for, geez, I might as well just list off everybody.
Let's list to five.
Oh, God, top five.
Top five. Let's do it.
Your latest interviewer, the fabulous Catboy JC, Napalm, the Crazy Inkling. Oh, shoot. Oh, of course, can't forget Mr. Bunny Boy, Khyo. That's four. Oh, it's hard to pick the last one. Oh, you know what? Let's just leave it ambiguous. Thanks again, everybody, for coming to watch.
Thank you for watching our video. It has been lovely to get to know Ed, the Reaperman, and
Yes, and
his
everybody, don't forget, always fear the Reaper Man.
and like and subscribe. Until then, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Bye.
I am known as the Supreme Overlord of Chaos.